Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Rogue Legacies 2, where all these errors are unusable. So let's take a look at other ones. Ooh, Hermes boots, immunity to spikes. That would help me out. Yeah, let's do that. It's a pretty kind of passive way to spend resolve, but I think it will help me in the long run. And I think the previous hero stumbled onto a soul steal rune. And so if that's the case, I need to figure out how to get more rune weight. Yeah, I want to have that. And so I would require another 20 rune weight. Or I might have runes that I don't really need that are on right now. Let's double check. I like the Eldar rune. I like the Magnesis rune, I like Resolve, I like Haste. So yeah, let's see if I can get 20 more rune weight. So this is rune weight, right? Yeah. So where would I buy more of it? Maybe to the right down here? I don't know the layout overall. That's expensive. I guess everything is becoming expensive. Just in case I can get it below XP up, let's try that. No. Or it might be something that is locked in order to get that, so that's rune weight. I might need to actually spend souls in here to get more rune weight capacity. So which one of these has rune weight capacity? Rune weight, 1, 2, and 3. Master Smith. Let's buy that. And then try going back out to the manor. Got 12,000 left. Yeah, I can buy 2 more. Great. And then I can equip Soul Steal. And that should help me gain like 3 or 4 HP per kill, I think. Which is always nice. So I probably... I'm enjoying intelligence. Remind me, in terms of the Valkyrie, dash attack skill crit. And we've got deflect by default. So I will be doing a lot of just kind of basic strength kind of stuff. So do I want to just spread things around in the obvious categories? That one's very expensive. So I think let's get the strength up to 5 here. Let's get the magic up to 15 here. I can't quite do that. And so we'll do... Let's do equip weight, because eventually I'm going to need it. I imagine. Alright, I'm a Valkyrie. This character is not too hard to play, and they're pretty good. So let's see what we can do with them. Lady Meg, I believe, is this character's name. And how ought I begin this run? I think let's start by trying to do the second half of Axis Mundi. I should use Deflect on projectiles and use my Magma Blast spell liberally, because this character is good at getting mana back. And I can also strike downwards, so I won't have to do as many spin kicks, which are not always my best thing. So that should work in my favor. And let's see what we have in here to start. Ambrosia, yeah. Weighted Anklet, yeah. I don't want to spend a reroll this early. So we'll just grab this and leave. But if I am looking for relics later on, we have one very easy to get to. We'll see if we can remember that. Sure. Give me my coin. I deserve it. We'll go ahead and open that up. Ouch. Alright, I walked right into that. And a foolish thing to do, since I have Deflect, which I just wasted by demonstrating it. But after I get a few more hits in, oops, it'll come back. But let's go ahead and grab our treasure chest. For the monies. And I didn't notice how many hit points I'm getting back per kill, so let's actually pay attention to that. 3. Alright, not bad. Oh, that spell did well, too. Speaking of spells, let's deflect to get some mana back and then use them. And let's use them better. No mana. That's easy to fix. Hey look, I've got mana. Alright, I hit somebody. No mana. I think you're lying. Oops, I just wasted it. Okay. The novelty of that has worn off. I was still on cooldown. I'm a dummy. Okay. Ability ready. So now I will try to use deflect defensively or occasionally offensively when there's opportunities such as this one where I can hit a guy and also block projectiles at the same moment in time. And let's see, I suppose I could do it in midair if I needed to. And I think it does cause my player to, like, pause, hover in air as well, which itself can be a useful ability. But yeah, it seems that I'm just not quite strong enough to kill guys here with one swing or one spell. They end up with just a bit of health left. And so that's where the second swing comes. However, I guess if I were getting crits by dashing into enemies, I'd probably be killing them. So I should go for more crits. I think I might have gotten multiple hits there. Alright, and even a crit was not enough to kill a soldier. Too much armor. There was a blobfish. I guess he might have gotten on top of the lantern, but it looked like he was stuck to the ceiling there for a moment. Looked kind of weird to me. Aw, oh, man. I'm not doing a good job of aiming with this spell. Hey, Blobfish. He never saw it coming. He was like, the hero doesn't attack directly upwards. And this Valkyrie is like, au contraire. Haha! It's fun to deflect. And yeah, for a very versatile hero, the Valkyrie is among the easier ones, in my opinion, to control. Like, there's not a ton of extra thought that goes into kind of how to manage this particular hero. Freon's Reward, I don't know that we need that much healing, so I'm not sure that I want to waste it on something like that. And gain more magic damage per energy defeated, and it just stacks until you get hit or something, like... Yeah, still some kind of underwhelming ones, but I'm not interested in re-rolling this early. Perhaps we can save our re-rolls for like a magic spell swap a little bit later on. Speaking of spells, haha! Managed to get 2 shots on Soldier. And so the correct way to do this, I guess, is like that. Sure. Correct enough. Here's another good place to use my spell. As is this. And here comes somebody bad. But little do they know, they're just feeding me more mana. I see the chicken leg over there. I'm saving it for later. Guess what? It's later. Yum! Alright, so we're healed back up. And we'll be reaching the exit, or entrance to the Kerguelen Plateau. very shortly. But first, what do we have here? Fairy chest room, no dashing. Lose no health. You know what? Just so happens that I'm wearing some Hermes boots that make this particular challenge pretty easy. The boots even work on my head. It's crazy. Alright, just some red ether. I don't know that we particularly need that, but now I have it. And it was fun to be reminded of the fact that I chose the Hermes boots. That will be useful to me, given how I play. Okay, we did just fine in this zone. So I think it's time to attempt to climb the Sun Tower and see if we can get to Irad. I don't have any good relics yet, and I still have 158% resolve. We're okay with that. If we need to bounce out of here because the enemies become much more difficult, then we shall. Hello. Somehow I missed you completely. Brilliant. All part of my master plan. Not sure how yet. Doesn't seem to make sense. Doesn't seem to fit into one's master plan. Completely miss the enemy you're attacking. But I assure you it was part of it. That's not super great as a start. How about I dash into this room and crit you? Alright, already not going super great. Let's farm up some mana. And then use it to throw air balls. Alright, apparently I'm not good at aiming this spell. 352 health. We can continue from here, but it's a little bit dangerous. I see where you are. I have no mana. And you're shieldy, dude. Shredder. No, you shred my armor. Oh gosh, and now I just lost maximum armor. Okay, and I don't have any quenching runes. Okay. That's bad. So this character has no way to restore that armor, I believe. So I'm just going to take more damage for the rest of the run. I think is how it goes. Yuck. Alright, did not plan for that. But I'd forgotten what a armor shredding icon looked like. And now I pay the price. Let's continue to climb. And perhaps that will just incentivize me to be even more careful about losing health. We can only hope. Alright, that was not bad. Hello! Burn is so good. I have to take it, right? Transmogrifier, I'm happy with the shape of the character. I gotta take the burn. Okay. We're now setting guys on fire. Just as was intended. Okay. Let's get fired up, mortal. Kablam! Oh, that's a homing. I did not realize it was a homing fireball. I thought I had simply steered out of the way. Guess I should just always press my magic button. Hit you with your own spell. Magma Thrower, whatever your name is, Ash or something. Okay, just gonna farm a little bit of mana, if you don't mind. Health is a little bit low. We've not found a chicken leg in a bit. And that geometry is friendly enough. Let's peek inside here. It's just a way back across, not interesting. What about up here? Oops. Alright. So if I just set a guy on fire... Yeah, fire does so much damage over time. Yeah, look at how much damage that does. It's great. Oh boy. You're just gonna explode, that's fine. Managed to miss. There we go. Yeah, a different spell would really help me out. Let's hope we can find a spell changey thingy. And there's just a fairy chest in there. I'm not super interested. Do I need to go through here? Probably not, but it might be safer than the alternative. Oh boy! I pressed the button. Oh, and now my... Oh gosh, my ability is no longer ready. It's the opposite of ready. Unready. It is in an unready state. I can climb up here, and this will climb me higher. Okay, so I feel good about that. Although I'm not sure it was actually probably safer, given that I took damage. Let's peek in here. It's ugly enough. Let's just continue upwards. Onwards and upwards. Okay, those are not bad, but I don't have any rune weight left, or resolve weight. Resolve is the correct term for what I don't have left. Okay, my ability is ready. I successfully skill crit. I managed to dodge some... Oh boy. Not enough. Projectiles. So many. Why so many? Ah! See? So many. Alright, down to 130 health. That's pretty no good. And these guys can curl their projectiles. Oh gosh. That one's gonna curl. Can't curl that much though. Alright. Become set on fire. Great. And I can just exit out the top. And so long as I don't die to this guy, I think we're in good shape. Alright, he blinked right out of existence. This was not the top. This is just a place where I can't get anything useful. So where is the top? We'll take a peek to the right, but I might have to abort this and go back to the Citadel. The top is right here. It's super dangerous, though. I think the correct play is to go ahead and warp back to the start and get a little bit healed back up. Alright, I should be able to one-shot everything in here. Oh, there's a chicken leg. It's already helping. Great. Alright, and if they don't get one shot immediately, then the burn tick will finish them off. That's what I've just learned. And I should be breaking furniture because I am looking for chicken legs. We'll also go ahead and see if we can find the thing to the Stygian study. Defeat all enemies. This one actually could be good for me because I get 3 HP per kill, and these enemies will slowly come my way and be relatively easy to fight. And occasionally recharge my mana for me, etc. So I think this could be a net positive. Okay, defeated them all over here. What about over here? Have some fireballs. Have some more. Alright, this guy didn't want to have any. He's like, no thanks, I'm full. I understand. But you might not get to choose. Hey, it's another chicken leg. That's why we came back here. So much furniture. Alright. And from this point on, I guess I'll go to the left. You are bad dudes. I don't need to go this way. We're trying to gain health, not lose it. You're a dead end, but it has a chicken leg, and we're back up to full health. Just like that. And we're at a dead end. So let's go right back to work. With full health, I'm going to climb the Sun Tower once again. I lost a little bit of health, but I've made it back here. let's try to do some good things. Alright, can't one-shot everybody here. Good to know. This is not the... Oh, hey, it's a better spell. Yep, I like freeze. Good, good, good. Okay, got a better spell. Just what I wanted. Just need to exit out of the top of this room. Which will require some Void Lift parkour, which I've just screwed up. So let's try it without the screwing up. Alright, we've done it. Oh boy. Right, I freeze. Very nice spell that just aims in the direction I'm pointed. Easy to control. Alright. Dealt with those guys, and I just go off the top of the screen. And we've reached Irad. So, not going to fight him right now. We're going to try to build up the character. Hope to get some more maximum health. So let's go back to the Citadel and see if we can find our way to the entrance to the Stygian study. Okay, actually I hadn't even completed this room, so we didn't have to go very far. Hello, bad guys. Come meet the tip of my fauchard, or whatever this weapon is called. You're gonna dash towards me, that's fine. Acceptable. And I am trying to climb upwards if I'm trying to make it to the study. The study is where there's going to be a guaranteed apple, which can improve my maximum health. So that's the reason I'm headed in that direction. And perhaps we'll encounter another apple along the way, or perhaps some challenges that we can do. Let's go ahead and just unlock this teleporter since it's here by walking onto the screen. We'll be able to teleport to all of that delicious furniture a little bit later on, when we so desire. But if we continue upwards, surely we'll find the study entrance in no time. And by no time, I mean some amount of time. It's funny how the English language works. Alright, still not located. But I'm sure it must be getting close. And I am gaining health back just from killing bad guys. Yikes. Okay. That guy's mostly trapped behind here, but he probably has some projectiles I can get through. Like this one. No, it can't. Okay. Not a problem. What do we got here? Ooh. Pandora's Trial. If I think I can kill 10 enemies reliably without getting hit. Very dangerous to do in this game mode. See, now Tattered Rope. If I want to take on another relic, this would be a good way to gain the resolve to grab it. And then I would just take increased hazard damage. So I'd want to take it late in the run, ideally. Things to think about. We have a lot of options. For now, though, let's just continue into the study and go try to find the Apple Room of Destiny. Alright, still the case that I can one-shot fire these guys. So that's very nice. What direction do I think I'm going? I mean, any old direction is probably good. Oh boy. And let's see, I can probably hit you through the wall. Great. And I can hit you through the wall because my spear is so long. Ditto. And yeah, even the champions sometimes getting one shot. Okay, I see this guy trying to sneak up. And he's a shredder. So we don't want to get our armor shredded again. So we froze him. So we could do nothing. My spear's longer than yours. Nya, 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 nya. Also, mine sets you on fire. Basically what I'm saying is I'm better than you. Based on my equipment. How do you like that, Javelin Maiden? If that is your real name. Alright, I meant to... Come on. D-pads. How do they work? Up, left, they're basically the same button, right? As far as my thumbs are concerned. It seems to be the case. Shield block. I don't want shield block. Do I want to re-roll it? I have been enjoying this. There's so many talents. Some of them are good, some of them are not so good. In my opinion. Also, I did not play that very well. Oh, and there's a painting here that I almost didn't see. Also, why did I even do that room? I don't know. I was thinking too much about the shield still. We'll leave it there and I can continue to think about it. I feel like it's better to be able to regain all my mana while I'm just adventuring in the basic areas. But maybe when it comes time to fight bosses, it might be better to switch talents. Yeah, we'll think about it. Let's try adventuring upwards. Alright, there's a bunch of furniture in there, which I kind of do need. I'm not really hurting for it right now, though. And yeah, now I'm not hurting for it at all, because I just managed to get my health back. Little slug. Thank you for your service. So I still have not found the apple room. And we have a lot of doors that could be connected to over here. Yikes. Okay, scary room. But this will have good treasures at the bottom. So I wouldn't mind. I pressed the button to do my spin block. I swear it. Alright, slugs. We just need to spin kick you a lot. Very nice. And then you guys, I can just down strike. Very nice. Alright, what good loot we got down here? Money? And more money. You know what? I'll take it. If someone offers you money, you say yes. I will take it. That's my advice, both in video games and real life. Oh boy. Right. I forgot about my Hermes boots until just now. They're very good. Good job, Hermes boots. You saved me from taking damage. What could not save me from taking damage was my own self. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. With quotes around trying. Quotation marks. Is there anything you can't do? Some of those coins fell down there. Oh, pizza. I'm gonna go back for them. Hooray! Coins for me. Hello, Apple. What good timing. I would like to take your damage and increase my maximum health capacity. What am I even looking at here? Some kind of weird room. What about up here? Who is guarding? Doesn't look like much. It's not a mimic. It's a real chest. The spikes. They are not stationary spikes, and so my Hermes boots do nothing. The boots, they do nothing! Alright, that should finish you off. Oh, I was wrong. Let's just dodge out of the way that way, shall we? Here we go. I found the room I was looking for. Unfortunately, now I'm not in the state to take the apple, but let's peek in here. More tattered rope. So if I really wanted to take on a bunch of relics and have worries about hazards, I could do things. Any chance that there's a boss room up here that I could teleport to easily? Not right at the moment, but I'm not afraid of the spikes. So I'm very happy to pop in here. Grab some easy money. Any chance there's a boss room over here? Also no. Once again, an easy room to go through. And you can hit through the walls, even upwards. There's my pizza. Still need more health before I want to go eat the other thing. And I don't feel like doing this one. And here's my teleport room. Okay, so I can always teleport back there. So I am also going to need a teleporter to Pish and Dry Lake. So let's go try to find that next. Is this the correct teleporter to come in? Yeah, go straight to the right. And so we're still just in kind of unlock all the unlock all the teleporters mode, except now we're not. Now we're in the go eat the apple I just found mode. Things change just that quickly. That was the wrong one. We're now in choose the correct teleporter mode. There we go. So the apple was 2 below me. Great. And there's nobody in between here and there that's going to hurt me. Also great. Hello, delicious apple. I would like to take your damage and get more max health. Okay. Now we're going to go back to trying to find the entrance to PDL. So here are rooms in the castle, Citadel Agartha, that we have not yet explored. Yeah, it will be difficult if I change talents late in the run, because I will have grown very accustomed to my projectile deflection. Something to keep in mind. This is just dead end for money. Oh, I'm almost healed up. We'll go ahead and finish this and also gain a little bit more health as a result of killing the bad guys. But I meant to be heading downwards to try to find PDL. Fireball. Also a good spell. Kind of prefer the freeze that I have. It would give me more bonus damage from a Blessing of Wisdom. How much does a Blessing of Wisdom do? Does it tell me on my gear? Blessing of Wisdom, 7% more magic damage. Yeah, I'm not sure 7% is worth it. Fireball is good, but Freeze is very good, especially when just out adventuring in the field. And it gets rid of large projectile? Yeah, which could be useful against IRAD even or something. So yeah, I think I gotta stick with my Freeze as I'm thinking through it aloud. So that's what I will do. Also, presumably, yeah, I found the entrance to PDL. It's just on the next screen. So we'll kill off some final bad guys. Having unlocked this teleporter, how else would I choose to power up? I could take some tattered rope, grab a bunch of relics. I could feel frisky and go exploring down here. I could just battle Irad. There are probably more apples I can find. For example, we have not done half of Axis Mundi. So let's go back through there and see if we can discover another apple. And we have plenty of furniture to come back to, and we got the boss heal door. Yeah, we have many assets still in our pocket for using later on in the run, if we can just stay alive between now and then. So, what do we have over here? Well, first we have an arrow trap that I will carefully avoid. Guess I could have also used a deflect. We will try to save that if we can. Zing. Well, there's more. My cup runneth over with chicken legs. So leave that behind in case we need it later. I don't need to go in there because it's just a lore room. And who do we have down here? Somebody. Oh, it's a bad somebody. How best to infiltrate? I think speed. is of the essence. Okay, that actually worked out just fine. Let's patiently wait for some projectiles to dissipate. And of course I managed to play it perfectly when I have multiple chicken legs left on the field, and pizza left on the field behind me. So if I somehow take a ridiculous amount of damage in this segment, I can always go back for that. But right now, it looks like they will just be left behind for the next adventure to find. Yep. Alright. You can become dead, as can you. Hey look, another chicken leg. Ouch. Alright, now I take the damage after we passed up 4 bits of food. Very little damage, though. It's gonna be fine. Alright, I would not mind finding a question mark room that might have an apple in it for me. If the terrain generator would be so kind as to give me my Axis Mundi fundies. What do we got? Oh, I'll do one of these. It'll come with an apple at the end. Just play well. Small room, many projectiles. I can't deflect these things, I don't think. They're just enemies, not projectiles. Little spiky balls. Alright, you're easy. You're slightly harder, but still pretty easy. You're easy. You will burn to death. We'll get 3 more projectiles. And then we'll get some more enemies. This one spawned farther away, so might actually have time to do something. Happily it did not. I still have lots of range. Alright, another set of enemies. And then one more set of enemies. And then one more set of enemies. And the 4 at a time at the end. The only ones that might give me any trouble, I'm gonna stay on the side here if I can. Seems like a perfectly happy place to hang out, let them come to me. Yeah. Alright, it worked. And here's my apple. Ta-da! Maximum health keeps working its way back up. Vaguely tempting, but no. We have a good character, let's not mess them up. Instead, let's get money and other materials. Currencies of various ilk. And now I do need to find food. Hey, look at that! And there's a pizza, and I'm almost healed back up. Okay, that was very fortunate. I'm glad we decided to come through here. Seems to have been a good choice. Alright, you can get frozen and then burn to death. What a tragic fate. To go from one temperature extreme to the other. And I think there should still be one more room. I was wrong. We've already reached the midpoint. So from here, there were some rooms in the Sun Tower. There was that one room with the swap that I chose not to take, and there was a relic room over here. I guess I could explore more of the Stygian study and hope to find another apple room. I think that makes sense. And there's some empty rooms nearby. So let's go back down into here. And if I find one more apple and get one more health upgrade, then I think I will feel reasonably confident to go try and fight Irad. That seems good to me. Deflect is a very nice talent in a variety of situations. That was one of them. Alright, I can't one-shot everybody. I need to try to focus on actually swinging my weapon more than once. It's not hard, he says, then immediately taking multiple damage. If you had on your bingo card, Brian says something is easy and then immediately fails, then That's the best bingo card there is for watching me play video games. Let's see. There are more open rooms nearby. So let's go find them. Explore them together. Break their furniture. Kill their mimics. Step on their slugs. Poison coins. I forgot about the mimics' poison coins. Completely slipped my mind. Even go looking for them. Alright, are you the final enemy or is there one more? There is one more. No, there are none. I've been in the room to the right. I have not been in the room to the left. This seems easy enough. Ah, darn it. I didn't think that was going to hit me. It was right after I said this seems easy enough. Okay, I need to just remove that from my vocabulary. The word easy, it's not a real word. It doesn't exist. Quit using it. From now on, we will say adventure. That'll be my word. And then either way it works out. If I do great, it was a great adventure. If I do poorly, well, that's what happens when you go on an adventure. See? Adventure. That's actually a very scary thing to go up through, and so I'm not going to do it. I instead shall choose to go up right. Despite the number of presses of the jump button that it requires. I will persevere. I think I can... Oops, I was wrong. I thought I had visually parsed all the enemies in the room, and I had missed one. It was the slug. The slug ended up hitting me. I'm not sure what just hit me right there, which bothers me strangely. I like to know why I'm taking damage, and I completely missed my eyeballs seeing what was the damage caused there. Well, fortunately, chicken leg doesn't heal all wounds, but it does heal many of them. And I think there's still some enemies left in this room. Yes. So let's try to finish them off. Also, lots of furniture, which might have some useful things for me, like a pizza. Okay, we're almost back at maximum health. That's good. I'm just gonna skip those guys. I don't need them. However, what I do need is to go in the correct direction, which is downwards if I want to see something new. There may still be enemies left in this room, such as this slug, who this time I did see. Hooray! And this room is just a trap. Rude. There are other places to go nearby. So if we go down and then to the right, I will find something new. Just upwards from here. Also, there's a bunch of furniture in this room if I need to come back to it. Alright, who are you and what are you being big about? I think you're just like a Void-a-Madoodle. Commander Void Touched, yeah. That's not so bad. You're now a commander on fire who is Void Touched. How does it feel? Hot, I presume. So I'm basically at maximum. We can save all of this furniture and continue exploring, hoping to find the elusive fabled apple. It's not in this room, but I will kill a couple of guys in my adventure, just because the possibility's there. There is another room out to the top, so I guess let's try to get there as well. Oh, wow. I did not expect him to burn to death that quickly, but I'm happy that he did. If I want those coins, I can get them. And I can leave this furniture behind, because I'm currently full on health and mana. Lose no health. It's a fairy chest. Don't really care. So in that case, the bottom left leads me somewhere new. And it just leads to Murmur. Alright, in that case, there is a room to the upper left over here that I haven't done, although it might just lead to where the gong heads would be. And then we will probably have cleared out the entirety of the study. Yes. In which case, I think it's time to take a peek into Fish and Dry Lake and see if possibly we can find an apple down there. Could also do the Kerguelen Plateau, but that could be a good place to come back to if Fish and Dry Lake starts kicking my butt, which is a distinct possibility. So, what do we got? Easy furniture room to start. Great. Then here's an enemy. Alright. The enemies come at me one or two at a time. I can do pretty well. If they start coming faster, it might become more problematic. But for now, I'm happy with the progress we're making in this room. And we're earning some good cash. Alright, you haven't seen me yet. Alright, now you did. But now you're dead. Portobello can also become dead. And the Voidus. Nice. Alright. Fairy Chest, lose no health. It's a room of spikes. I see the threats. I won't let them threaten me. Trick Rune. Alright. Don't know that I necessarily care for that one, but that's fine. Oh boy. And that's not a mimic, but it is a... Oh gosh, he's got so much range when he dashes at you. That's mean. Why do you have so much range? Crazy guy. Risen. Alright, watch out for explosions. Hey, chicken leg. All is healed. Crescent weapon. Alright, I can consider possibly upgrading some equipment. If I can't get more leather unity, it might be a smart thing to do. And I guess, even if I had the tattered rope, like a lot of hazards, like I'm immune to these hazards. So that's pretty good. Something to think about. I need to wait for this mushroom to come back to climb this, I think. And it's just going to keep going away. So how do I do this? Probably exit the room so they're not targeting me. Ooh, Searing Shot. If I want to change spells multiple times and get like 14% extra damage, I could. Still pretty happy with the freeze, though. But it's nice to have optionality. Oh, wait. Okay. I almost didn't see the Void Mushroom Trap going off right over here. Is this room leading anywhere? It is. It's a very big room to go through, though. Let's choose elsewhere. That might turn out to be easier. Because our goal is just to see if we could peek in and possibly bring one key to one door. And or find an apple to increase our maximum health. Not trying to do all there is to do in the Fish and Dry Lake right at the moment. Just looking for bonus stuff. While we're still healthy and adventuring. Adventure! I could have killed this guy through the wall. But I decided to come down and get at him face to face. And by face to face, I mean face to knife blade, since that's kind of all he is, I guess. Alright, this should be a good chest. Ammonite Trinket. That actually will be worth a lot of armor. It's heavy, but that could be a good armor piece that might fit into the rest of my build. So worth considering. Open me, don't get hit. So there's going to be 4 enemies that spawn here in this room. I'm just going to choose not to do it. It's kind of dangerous in this particular zone. And this is going downwards to nowhere. So I actually want to go back upwards to somewhere. So what's in the somewhere? You. And a chest. I will take the chest, which has a Sanguine Cape. And then I will dash through the void projectiles. Okay, well, this whole portion of our adventure didn't lead to a whole lot, so let's try going left and down. What do we have down here? Blobby McBlobfish, and somehow I managed to walk right into and take melee damage from the guy there, I think. Not the smartest thing I've ever done. Let's dash through this. A chicken leg, very nice. Okay, so we're back up near maximum, so if we did find... Ah, I didn't manage to kill the pupil. If we did manage to find... a apple to eat, we could eat it. Hopefully my strategy there is clear. Eliminate one enemy, reset the room to get enemies back in their spawn positions, rinse and repeat. Alright, who is firing at me with multiple projectiles? Alright, I lost my ability to use my whatchadoodle. Ah. And you're still firing. Ah. Alright, you need to die. Ah. Okay, came back. But I took some damage there. That was a little ugly. Ammonite weapon. And let's see. I can go left or down. And there's still another commander dude somewhere. Oh boy. Okay. And it's over here somewhere, I guess. I'm not sure. Oh boy. Ah, I just walked right into that. Oh boy. Okay. It's you. Great. Health has gone down a bit, so our adventure might be coming to an end in this particular zone. We're still at like half health and 300, so I'm not too worried just yet. But I'm keeping an eye on it. And okay, here is a place to bring one of the keys. There's not a teleporter to get back here. Let's see if we can find a key. And do I remember which key is which? I think the answer is no. Oh boy. And now I really need to bounce, I think. Yeah, let's bounce. So we did some good exploration into that zone. We got some money and some equipment. Blueprints. Is there more to do in the Citadel? There is. And in fact, if I teleport to the entrance of Axis Mundi and head to the left, we can probably heal back up. So let's do it. Also, chicken leg. Yum. That was fortunate. I want to go down and to the left to begin. The next room of lights. Thanks for the money. This room, after carefully studying the various entrances and exits, I have determined that this one is the correct one. And I guess I can just like pogo off of you. Hey, look, it's a chicken leg. Just the thing I wanted. How did you know? What a great gift. These guys could be super duper easy. I'm gonna do this. Oh gosh, I just managed to not pogo either of them and stick my spear right between the center. And that was embarrassing. Oh. Oh. Until purified, collect one food / potion to purify this relic. We're taking it. And we're taking it immediately because I have a lot of furniture available to me. So, let's go find some furniture. There's still like 10 pieces out here. Oh, furniture, oh, furniture. I left some furniture at the entrance over here as well, I happen to remember. Do not take damage. I'm sorry you all had to see that. But I'm more sorry for me. That was a good character. And I just flubbed it. I am playing with an SNES controller and with 2-button dash, so there are no buttons available for me to use for spin kick. So I have to press down and jump in order to spin kick. And it is the case that, especially as the Valkyrie, I was not doing many spin kicks since I was using down attacks. And I just flubbed the spin kick there, is what happened. In any case, that's a long-winded... yeah. Don't worry about it. It's my bad. Next time we'll play as a boxer. Look forward to it. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.